Amsterdam. The name itself conjures up images of charming canals, colourful houses, and a vibrant artistic spirit. I remember my first trip to Amsterdam like it was yesterday. I was fresh out of college, eager to explore Europe. I stepped off the train, a little weary from my journey, and into the crisp autumn air. The first thing that struck me was the canals. They shimmered under the afternoon sun, reflecting the graceful gables of the canal houses. It felt like stepping into a Vermeer painting. I wandered along the water's edge, mesmerized by the houseboats adorned with flower boxes and the gentle sway of the canal boats. There's a certain magic to Amsterdam's canals. They're not just waterways, they're the lifeblood of the city. They connect its different neighborhoods, each with its own distinct character. As I explored further, I realized that Amsterdam was more than just a pretty face. It was a city with a rich history, a vibrant culture, and a spirit of tolerance and freedom that was palpable in the air. Amsterdam is a city that embraces its unique rhythm. It's a place where bicycles rule the roads, gracefully weaving through bustling streets. The gentle ringing of bicycle bells is the city's soundtrack, a constant reminder that life here moves at a different pace. Then there are the boats, of course, gliding along the canals, offering a unique perspective on the city. I remember feeling a little overwhelmed at first by the sheer number of bicycles. But as I got the hang of it, I realized that cycling was the best way to experience Amsterdam. It allowed me to explore at my own pace, discovering hidden courtyards and charming cafes tucked away down narrow alleys. The boats, too, offered a different perspective. Cruising along the canals, I saw the city from the water's eye view. The reflections of the houses, the bridges arching overhead, the locals going about their day. It was a truly enchanting experience. Amsterdam's beauty is more than skin deep. It's a city steeped in history, its streets whispering tales of a rich and often turbulent past. From its humble beginnings as a fishing village to its golden age as a center of trade and commerce, Amsterdam has always been a city at the crossroads of cultures and ideas. The legacy of Rembrandt, Vermeer, and other Dutch masters is evident in the city's world-renowned museums. But Amsterdam's story is also etched in the very fabric of its streets, in the gabled houses leaning against each other, in the hidden courtyards that whisper secrets of the past. It's a city that embraces its history, acknowledging both the triumphs and the tragedies that have shaped its identity. Amsterdam's true charm, however, lies in its people. The Dutch are known for their directness, their practicality, and their dry sense of humor. But beneath this pragmatic exterior lies a warm and welcoming spirit. I found the locals to be incredibly friendly and helpful, always willing to share their city with visitors. Amsterdam isn't just about pretty canals and charming houses. It's a city where history comes alive. Wander through its streets, and you'll find grand buildings with stories to tell. These landmarks are tangible connections to a rich past. The Royal Palace, dominating Dam Square, was originally a 17th century city hall. Imagine the grandeur of royal ceremonies. Today, it's open to the public, offering a glimpse into a world of power. The Westerkerk, with its Renaissance-style spire, offers breathtaking views. Climb the Westertoren for panoramic city views. The Anne Frank House, a poignant landmark, tells a story of resilience and hope. The Anne Frank House isn't just a museum, it's a pilgrimage site, a place to reflect on the horrors of the Holocaust. Inside, you're transported back to the early 1940s. You can almost hear the whispers of the Frank family, confined to the secret annex. Anne's diary, a testament to her spirit, is a stark reminder of the human cost of intolerance. Visiting the Anne Frank house is a deeply moving experience. It's an experience that will stay with you long after you've left. Amsterdam is an art lover's paradise, home to world-class museums showcasing Dutch masters. No trip to Amsterdam is complete without a visit to the Van Gogh Museum. Inside, you'll find Van Gogh's iconic works, from sunflowers to the potato eaters, tracing his artistic journey. His vibrant, expressive brushstrokes define his later work. The museum also houses Van Gogh's letters, offering intimate glimpses into his thoughts. But Amsterdam's artistic landscape extends far beyond Van Gogh. Visit the Stedelijk Museum for modern and contemporary art. Wander through the Jordaan district, brimming with art galleries. No exploration of Amsterdam's art scene would be complete without a visit to the Rijksmuseum, the National Museum of the Netherlands. Housed in a grand Gothic revival building, the Rijksmuseum is home to an unparalleled collection of Dutch art and history spanning over 800 years. Prepare to be captivated by masterpieces from the Dutch Golden Age, including Rembrandt's iconic The Night Watch, a monumental painting that captures the drama and grandeur of 17th century Amsterdam. Stand before Vermeer's The Milkmaid, a study in light and domesticity, and marvel at the artist's ability to elevate the mundane into something extraordinary. But the Rijksmuseum is more than just a gallery of famous paintings. It's a journey through Dutch history and culture, with exhibits showcasing everything from Delftware pottery to traditional Dutch furniture. You'll gain a deeper understanding of the country's rich artistic heritage and the cultural forces that shaped its identity. A visit to the Rijksmuseum can be overwhelming, given its vast collection. It's a good idea to plan your visit in advance, focusing on the exhibits that most pique your interest. And don't forget to take a break at the museum's cafe, where you can enjoy a cup of coffee and a slice of Dutch apple pie while reflecting on the artistic treasures you've just encountered. Amsterdam is a city of two sides. There's the Amsterdam of the tourist brochures, with its iconic canals, bustling squares, and world-renowned museums. And then there's the Amsterdam that reveals itself slowly, like a secret whispered in your ear. It's the Amsterdam of quiet neighborhoods, hidden courtyards, and unexpected encounters. To truly experience Amsterdam, you need to venture beyond the beaten path, to lose yourself in the labyrinthine streets, and discover the hidden gems that lie tucked away. This is where the city's true character shines through, where you'll find the heart and soul of Amsterdam. For a taste of Amsterdam's unique shopping scene, head to De Negen Straatjes, or the Nine Streets. This charming neighborhood, nestled within the city's canal ring, is a maze of narrow streets lined with independent boutiques, vintage shops, and cozy cafes. Forget the high street brands and department stores. De Negen Straatjes is all about individuality and craftsmanship. Here, you'll find one-of-a-kind fashion pieces, handcrafted jewelry, and unique homeware items that you won't find anywhere else. Take your time browsing the eclectic mix of shops, stopping to admire the window displays and chat with the friendly shop owners. Many of the boutiques are run by local designers and artisans, passionate about their craft and eager to share their creations with visitors. After a day of shopping, treat yourself to a well-deserved break at one of the neighborhood's charming cafes. Indulge in a slice of Dutch apple pie or a traditional Stroopwafel, a thin, caramel-filled waffle that's a local delicacy. De Negen Straatjes is the perfect place to experience Amsterdam's shopping scene at its most authentic and eclectic. Even in a city as vibrant and bustling as Amsterdam, there's always time to escape the urban jungle and reconnect with nature. And there's no better place to do that than Vondelpark, Amsterdam's largest and most beloved park. Spanning over 120 acres, Vondelpark is a green oasis in the heart of the city, a place where locals and visitors alike come to relax, unwind, and soak up the sunshine. Take a leisurely stroll along the winding paths, rent a bike, and explore the park's hidden corners, or simply spread out a blanket on the grass and enjoy a picnic lunch. In the summer months, Vondelpark comes alive with activity. The park's open-air theatre hosts free concerts and performances, while street musicians fill the air with music. You might stumble upon a yoga class in session, a group of friends playing frisbee, or a family enjoying a leisurely afternoon stroll. Vondelpark is a testament to Amsterdam's commitment to green spaces and its recognition of the importance of nature in urban life. It's a place where you can escape the city's hustle and bustle without ever leaving its embrace. For a true taste of Amsterdam's local life, head to the Albert Kuip Market, the largest and most famous outdoor market in the Netherlands. Located in the heart of the De Pijp neighborhood, the Albert Kuip Market is a sensory feast, a vibrant explosion of colors, smells, and sounds. Over 260 stalls line the street, offering an eclectic mix of goods from fresh produce and seafood to clothing, souvenirs, and household items. This is where locals come to do their daily shopping, haggling over prices and catching up on neighborhood gossip. The air is thick with the aroma of freshly baked Stroopwafels, Indonesian satay, and Dutch cheeses. Sample local delicacies, pick up some fresh fruit and vegetables, or simply soak up the lively atmosphere. The Albert Kuip Market is a microcosm of Amsterdam's multicultural society, a place where different cultures come together in a vibrant celebration of food, community, and everyday life. Amsterdam's culinary scene is as diverse and dynamic as the city itself. Forget any preconceived notions about bland European fare. Amsterdam is a melting pot of flavors, a global village where you can savor Indonesian Reusable one day and indulge in traditional Dutch pancakes the next. The city's culinary landscape reflects its rich history as a trading port, with influences from all corners of the globe. Indonesian cuisine, a legacy of the Dutch colonial past, is particularly popular. But you'll also find everything from Italian trattorias to Japanese sushi bars, from cozy pubs serving hearty Dutch stews to trendy cafes offering avocado toast and matcha lattes. One of the joys of exploring Amsterdam is discovering the sheer variety of culinary experiences on offer. It's a city where you can grab a quick and delicious broodje sandwich from a street vendor, savor a Michelin-starred meal in an elegant canal house, or join the locals for a gezellig, cozy and convivial, dinner at a neighborhood brown cafe. Amsterdam's food scene is all about embracing different cultures, exploring new tastes, and indulging in the simple pleasure of good food and good company. So come hungry and get ready to tantalize your taste buds with the flavors of Amsterdam. For a true taste of Amsterdam's culinary heritage, you need to venture beyond the tourist traps and seek out the local favorites. These are the dishes that have been enjoyed by generations of Amsterdammers, the flavors that define the city's culinary identity. Start with stampot, a hearty and comforting dish of mashed potatoes and vegetables, often served with smoked sausage or bacon. This is Dutch soul food at its best, a dish that will warm you from the inside out on a chilly Amsterdam evening. Another local favorite is erwtensoep, a thick and flavorful pea soup, often served with slices of smoked sausage or rye bread. This hearty soup is a staple of Dutch cuisine, particularly popular during the colder months. For a lighter option, try a broodje haring, a traditional Dutch sandwich consisting of raw herring, onions, and pickles on a soft white roll. It might sound a bit adventurous, but trust me, it's a local delicacy for a reason. The herring is surprisingly mild and flavorful, and the combination of onions and pickles adds a delightful tang. These are just a few examples of the many culinary delights that await you in Amsterdam. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and try something new. You might just discover your new favorite dish. No trip to Amsterdam is complete without indulging in some of the city's sweet and savory treats. These are the snacks that will satisfy your cravings and leave you with a sweet taste of Amsterdam long after you've returned home. Let's start with the Stroopwafel, a thin waffle cookie filled with a layer of sweet and gooey caramel syrup. This iconic Dutch treat is best enjoyed fresh from a street vendor, the warm caramel melting in your mouth with each bite. For another sweet treat, try poffertjes, small fluffy pancakes served with powdered sugar and butter. These bite-sized delights are a popular street food snack and a must-try for anyone with a sweet tooth. On the savory side, you can't go wrong with bitterballen, small deep-fried meatballs served with mustard for dipping. These crispy and flavorful snacks are a staple of Dutch bar culture and the perfect accompaniment to a cold beer. And of course, no discussion of Dutch snacks would be complete without mentioning cheese. The Netherlands is renowned for its cheese production, and you'll find a dizzying array of cheeses on offer in Amsterdam, from creamy Gouda to pungent blue cheese. Amsterdam's food scene is best experienced through exploration and local guidance. Wander the streets, pop into cafes, and follow your nose to food stalls. Tap into local knowledge for the best spots. Join a food tour to discover hidden culinary gems. These tours introduce you to local markets and hidden eateries. Strike up conversations with locals for recommendations. Ask the barista, market vendor, or bartender. You might discover a hidden gem. Keep an open mind and an adventurous palate. Embrace new experiences and enjoy the journey. Amsterdam, a city affectionately nicknamed the Venice of the North, presents a unique and charming challenge for navigation. Its intricate network of canals, meandering streets, and charming but sometimes confusing layout can leave even the most seasoned traveler a bit disoriented. But fear not, intrepid explorer. With a little local know-how, you'll be navigating Amsterdam like a pro in no time. The first thing to remember is that Amsterdam is a city built on a human scale. Don't be afraid to ditch the map and embrace a bit of wanderlust. Some of the most delightful discoveries happen when you least expect them. Stroll along the canals, get lost in the Jordaan's maze-like streets, and stumble upon hidden courtyards and charming cafes. That being said, it's always helpful to have a general sense of direction. Amsterdam's city centre is laid out in a series of concentric canal rings, with the oldest part of the city at its heart. These canals act as natural boundaries and landmarks, making it easier to get your bearings. Remember, Amsterdam is a city best explored at a leisurely pace. Ditch the rush, soak up the atmosphere, and let the city reveal itself to you. Trust me, the journey is just as rewarding as the destination. When in Amsterdam, do as the Amsterdammers do. Hop on a bike. Cycling is not just a pastime in Amsterdam, it's a way of life. With its flat terrain, dedicated bike paths, and bike-friendly infrastructure, Amsterdam is a cyclist's paradise. Renting a bike is easy, with numerous rental shops scattered throughout the city. You can choose from a variety of bikes, from classic Dutch bikes with their upright riding position to sportier models for those looking for a bit more speed. Once you've got your bike, it's time to embrace the two-wheeled freedom. Amsterdam has an extensive network of bike paths, clearly marked and separated from car traffic. You'll be amazed at how easily you can navigate the city on two wheels. A word of caution though, Amsterdam's bike paths can get crowded, especially during rush hour. Be mindful of other cyclists and pedestrians, and always obey traffic signals. Remember, in Amsterdam, bikes rule the road. While cycling is a fantastic way to explore Amsterdam, the city also boasts an efficient and reliable public transportation system. So if you're not up for pedaling, don't worry. Getting around is still a breeze. Amsterdam's public transport network is seamlessly integrated, with trams, buses and metros connecting every corner of the city. The GVB is the main transport operator, and you can purchase a reloadable OV chip card, public transport card, at stations and convenience stores. Trams are a particularly charming way to travel in Amsterdam, offering scenic views as they glide along canals and through historic neighborhoods. Buses cover a wider area, connecting the city center with outlying districts. The metro is the fastest way to travel longer distances, particularly useful for getting to and from the airport. One important tip: always check the GVB website or app for up-to-date timetables and route information. And don't forget to validate your OV chip card when boarding and exiting public transport to avoid any fines. With a little planning, you'll be navigating Amsterdam's public transport system like a local. Amsterdam on foot, a walker's paradise. While bikes and trams might be efficient, there's no better way to truly experience Amsterdam's charm than by exploring it on foot. Amsterdam is a city best savored at a leisurely pace, taking the time to soak up the sights, sounds, and smells of its charming streets. Lace up your walking shoes, grab a map, or better yet, put it away and get a little lost, and set off on a journey of urban discovery. Stroll along the canals, admire the gabled houses, and discover hidden courtyards tucked away down narrow alleys. Amsterdam is a remarkably walkable city, with its compact city centre and pedestrian-friendly streets. Most of the major attractions are within easy walking distance of each other, making it easy to explore at your own pace. But even if you're not covering long distances, be prepared to do a fair amount of walking in Amsterdam. The city's cobblestone streets and narrow sidewalks can be a bit of a challenge, especially if you're carrying heavy luggage or wearing uncomfortable shoes. So pack light, wear comfortable footwear, and get ready to experience Amsterdam one step at a time. Amsterdam is a city that stays with you long after you've said your goodbyes. It's a place that gets under your skin, that burrows into your heart and refuses to let go. Maybe it's the charm of the canals, reflecting the city's soul like watery mirrors. Or perhaps it's the spirit of the people, their openness, their pragmatism, their love of life lived on their own terms. Whatever the reason, Amsterdam has a way of working its magic on you. It's a city that challenges you to slow down, to savor the moment, to appreciate the simple things in life. It's a place where you can lose yourself in the beauty of your surroundings, where you can connect with history, art, and culture in a way that feels both profound and personal. As you pack your bags and prepare to leave, you'll carry a piece of Amsterdam with you. It will linger in your memories, in the scent of Stroopwafels, in the sound of bicycle bells, in the sight of a lone cyclist silhouetted against a canal bridge at dusk. And you know, with a certainty that warms you from the inside out, that you'll be back. Because Amsterdam isn't just a destination, it's a state of mind. So as you bid farewell to Amsterdam, remember this. It's not about checking off a list of must-see sites. It's about immersing yourself in the city's unique rhythm, its ebb and flow, its vibrant energy. It's about embracing the unexpected, the serendipitous encounters, the moments that take your breath away. Treasure those moments, the taste of that first bite of bitterballen, the warmth of the sun on your face as you cruise down a canal, the laughter shared with friends over a glass of Dutch beer. These are the memories you'll carry with you, the souvenirs that will last a lifetime. Don't be afraid to let go of the itinerary and just wander. Get lost in the maze-like streets of the Jordaan. Stumble upon a hidden courtyard filled with the scent of blooming jasmine. Strike up a conversation with a local barista about their favorite coffee beans. These are the moments that will stay with you, the experiences that will shape your perception of Amsterdam. As you prepare to depart from this captivating city, remember the Dutch phrase, Tot Ziens, It's not goodbye, but rather until next time, a promise whispered on the wind. And trust me, there will be a next time. Amsterdam has a way of calling you back, of beckoning you to return and rediscover its magic. So, until then, carry a piece of Amsterdam in your heart. Let its spirit of openness and tolerance inspire you, its love of life ignite your own sense of adventure. Share your stories, your photos, your memories with others. Spread the word about this extraordinary city, a place where history, art, and culture collide in a symphony of vibrant life. And when you return, as I know you will, Amsterdam will be waiting, ready to welcome you back with open arms and a warm welcome to rug. Welcome back, because in Amsterdam, you're not just a visitor, you're part of its ever-evolving story. Tot Ziens, Amsterdam.